All right, family. It looks like the road has ended for one of the game's biggest highlight reels, none other than the number one pick from the 2009 NBA draft, Blake Griffin. What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. And some breaking news is coming out from the NBA. Former number one overall pick in the 2009 NBA draft, six-time All-Star, five-time All-NBA, and after 14 seasons, Mr. Clipper himself, Blake Griffin, is retiring from the game of basketball. Smash that like button and share the video. Blake Griffin took to Instagram to pen a heart-filled letter full of thankfulness for his 14-year career. He's had a lot of ups and a lot of downs as well. One of the most dynamic players coming out of college in the 2009 draft, but his career was mauled and shortened by injury. Smash that like button and share the video. Salute to my guy G Money down in the chat. Blake Griffin dealt with numerous injuries, mainly dealing to his knee, that kind of shortened his career and shortened the prime of his career. He was a dynamic force of those Lob City Clippers with Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, led by head coach Doc Rivers. A lot of people will feel like Blake Griffin didn't live up or exceed the expectations that was laid on him coming out of Oklahoma in 2009 as the number one pick. But six-time All-Star, five-time All-NBA. He's done all you can in the world of basketball, and he's given us a lot of great highlights. They were slated to win a championship in that Lob City era. It didn't happen. Knee injury after knee injury shortened his prime and took away a lot of his athletic ability. But then later on in his career, you've seen Blake Griffin develop a face-up game, able to put the ball on the floor, able to stretch the floor with his jump shot. He put in a lot of work with his jump shot from the time he came into the league to the time that he last played in the league, which was last year with the Boston Celtics. Smash that like button and share the video. But Blake Griffin will forever be known as one of the most dominant dunkers in the NBA. A lot of high-flying moments, a lot of poster jams, and he put a lot of guys on the Summer Jam screen. Smash that like button and share the video. And if I'm Blake Griffin, today I'm very proud of my career despite the injuries, despite the shortcomings. And the moment I developed a lot of respect for Blake Griffin is when, after he committed himself to the Los Angeles Clippers and signed a 5-year max, and they backdoored him by trading him to basketball purgatory, aka the Detroit Pistons. I love the way Blake Griffin handled himself in that situation. With a brutally injured knee, he strapped up, put a brace on, and led those Pistons to the playoffs. And on top of that, Blake Griffin risked his career, risked the rest of his career, risked the latter part of his career by putting it all on the floor for the Detroit Pistons in that playoff series when they faced LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. So shout out to Blake Griffin on an amazing career. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I know you didn't want it to end this way, not being able to make a team this past season, not being able to be called on by a playoff team. And I understand that injuries have robbed a lot of great seasons from Blake Griffin. But if I'm Blake Griffin today, 6-time NBA All-Star in his prime, 5-time All-NBA in his prime, and the highlight reel that he was, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Kudos and salutations is deserved for one Blake Griffin, man. He had a hell of a career. You know what I mean? He left his mark on the game of basketball. He'll forever be known as one of the best in-game dunkers, a walking highlight reel, and really, with the help of DeAndre Jordan, and then later, Chris Paul, he really dragged the Los Angeles Clippers out of the basement cellar. The Clippers were dead in the water before they drafted Blake Griffin. They didn't have an ounce of relevancy before they drafted Blake Griffin. Drafting Blake Griffin made people outside of LA, the few fans that the LA Clippers have, want to pay attention to the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Blake Griffin made these versions, this version of the Clippers even possible. Blake Griffin made the Clippers even attractive enough for a guy, a billionaire like Steve Ballmer, to buy the team. Let's keep it real here. Without Blake Griffin, the Clippers are not where they are in terms of relevancy right now. Smash that like button and share the video. There's no new stadium if it isn't for Blake Griffin. There's no Chris Paul on the Clippers if it isn't for Blake Griffin. So Blake Griffin has made his bones in this league. Pause, no Diddy. He put the Clippers on the map, took them from irrelevancy to must-see TV with his highlights, the whole Lob City era. That made it an attractive destination for a Chris Paul. That made it an attractive destination for a billionaire like Steve Ballmer to want to buy the team. That made it an attractive destination for the Clippers to be shown on national TV. Before Blake Griffin, the Clippers were never on national TV. I don't know if some of you guys are young enough, but before Blake Griffin being on the Clippers were never on national TV. Not in the Darius Miles, Quentin Richardson era, not in the Elton Brand era, not in the Lamar Odom era, not in the Danny Manning era. At no time before the arrival of Blake Griffin were the Clippers even considered to be put on national TV games. That's how terrible of a franchise they were. That's how irrelevant of a franchise they were. Matter of fact, you could pick any one of the bottom tier teams in the NBA, Detroit Pistons included right now. And they have never been as irrelevant as the Los Angeles Clippers were, man. So the Clippers organization, they owe a lot to that man, Blake Griffin. Hell of a career, 14-year career. Drafted number 1 overall, coming out of Oklahoma. 6-time NBA All-Star, 5-time all NBA player, and he's hanging up his sneaks, y'all, and he's calling it a career, man. Y'all jump down in the comments and let me know. Is Blake Griffin a Hall of Famer? Does he deserve the nod? Jump in the comments and let me know. I'm going to put the ball in y'all's court. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. I'm going to be back a little bit later. We're going to break down and preview tonight's NBA play-in game with my Los Angeles Lakers and the GOAT of all GOATs, LeBron James, taking on the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. We're going to break all of that down. And don't forget, after the game, episode 16 of the Underrated and Hated podcast show with yours truly, Moose Talks Hoops, and my brother from another mother, So Crazy TV. We will be going live after the Lakers and Pelicans game tonight. So keep those notifications turned on. It's going to be a good day, a great day for basketball. And I got some more rolled up my sleeve. We're going to be cooking today, dog. Pay attention and keep those notifications turned on, man. Once again, I'm your brother Moose Talks Hoops. Peace and love, family. I'm out.